What's good, everyone? Wanted to give you another update before my Iceland trip. Been working on shadows again, but it's pretty simple, pretty fun. So right now you can see this shadow, everything's casting shadows, receiving shadows. But before, if you've seen the other videos, there was a hard cutoff at the edge of the shadow view. It was like pretty much a square view, because that shadow view is just another view. It's just a rectangle. But if you look here, if you see my mouse is pointing, you can see that the shadow now fades away like a vignette based on the distance. So it's not a hard cutoff, and things in the back don't just get the immediate, so from going toward this mountain, the shadow kind of fades in, which is yeah. If I can increase the shadow resolution, the shadow size, to make it see shadows farther out, but for now, for a first person view, I think it's pretty cool. You can see it more here. As you get closer, the shadow fades, and it's good because it's better than the cutoff. This hard cut. I am losing a little bit of shadow information on the corners, but whatever. I think it looks worth it. I don't think it's a big deal. So yeah, just gotta adjust some of the shadow parameters, but yeah. The second thing with shadows is, check this out. I showed you soft particles before, but now check out what my particles can do. My particles cast shadows, and you can see it casts on everything. The shadow is lighter than the regular shadow. If you look here, right? See, it's lighter here. Light is kind of going through, but it's still causing shadow. It's not really the best shadow of representation, and I gotta add a dissolve to the edge. I can't have fades in the, or translucency in the shadow particle view, but I think it really works. I can always see when it fades away, it just blinks out. I'm meaning to see if I can do a dissolve and just alleviate that, but yeah. So my particles can cast shadow, and right, everything is casting shadows on here, on this jello table. Check this out. The shadows actually receive, the particles receive shadows. So if I move this smoke here, they get dark. Check it out. Wherever they go, they actually use the little depth. They use the shadow depth view, and they will pick up shadows. So check it out. The emitter is inside the shadow volume, and it's picking up the shadow of that volume. And it's pretty fast. There's no fading of the particle, but I think it works really nice. Check this out. So this little big guy here, I'm gonna show you. Here's the shadow in the light, and now here's the shadow in the darkness. See, the cloud goes up, and it gets dark because it's reading the shadow. It's reading the shadow view too. And you see it better here. Check it out. So these are columns. I'm going to shoot the emitter, and I'm going to drag it across the shadow. It's getting dark, see? Each particle gets dark as it's in there. And now it's under the globe, and now you can see there's a pretty cool line showing the angle of the globe, or the angle of the shadow. Check it out. Pretty awesome. So I'm gonna bring him across, and you'll see the particle gets dark as I go in the shadow. So I've been having a lot of fun doing this. This is therapeutic. It's really a lot of fun, and yeah, Here we go. I'm trying to get some back-end stuff, not back-end stuff, but just, you can see more clearly here, back-end stuff in this particle view. Right now the particles look directly at the camera. Each particle is run by the CPU, the rest is done by the GPU, but I want to see if I can angle the particle toward the camera into the GPU so the CPU doesn't have to worry about it. But yeah, that's where I'm at right now. And there you go. The terrain will get it too. So can't wait to add little campfires with shadow casting and smoke and stuff. The water receives the shadow too. Check it out. Isn't that cool? Once you start doing the particles and they don't have shadows, it's very noticeable. It's not in the world, it's kind of just floating there. But this really adds, for me, I just love how it looks. Even if it has a hard cutoff blink out here, but I think it's awesome. I'm having a lot of fun, so yeah, thanks for watching.